When you think of North Carolina's Piedmont Plateau region, what comes to mind is the lush beauty of the countryside and its vibrant communities. Today we're traveling to one of them, Winston-Salem. Here we'll meet a man whose life's work began in a conventional Carolina kind of way, in a tobacco barn, but whose can-do spirit took him on a colorful journey to create a whole new identity for himself.
Hi, I'm Edie Ellis. Welcome to The Good Life, the program about real people. People not all that different from you and me. People who have set goals, made sacrifices, and ultimately turned their dreams of the good life into reality. Today we're talking with 70-year-old Sam McMillan, whose life took a surprising turn just 10 years ago and led him to discover his true calling.
My daddy was a sharecropper. My daddy and mother had 10 children, and I'm the baby boy. Then I went to school, to a one-room schoolhouse. I didn't like to go, but I had to go. I had to let go. I loved work better than I did school. When I was 13 years old, I had 4 acres of tobacco, 6 acres of cotton, and 14 acres of corn. I looked after probably 200 pigs.
Because Sam is so industrious, he went to work at various jobs, from tobacco hand, to gardener, to antique restorer, to chauffeur. While living in rural Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, he raised 6 children. And although he had made it only through 6th grade and could barely read or write, Sam's other abilities have more than compensated. No one knows that better than his longtime friend, drama teacher Robert Moyer.
Sam, for his educational limitations, is a mind, almost of a genius. Some of his, I know his siblings have PhDs. Sam worked his way as high as you can go while being a helper and a worker for people.
Then, about 20 years ago, Sam moved to the city of Winston-Salem and started working for the prominent Haynes family, local patrons of the arts. Sam's responsibilities on the Haynes estate included everything from gardening to refinishing furniture. Then, one fateful day, Mrs. Haynes asked Sam to do a little decorative painting for her.
I was out there one weekend, she had a bottle and she wanted me to paint it. It was a wine bottle, and I came home and I painted a girl on it and went back and sold it to her for $30. And then I turned around and painted the trays, what you serve, serving trays. I painted Pilot Mountain on them. She bought that and she just kept buying from me, and then other people come in by, and then first thing you knew, I got a write-up in the paper in '91. And after that, I started going to the show. The first show I did was in Greensboro at the Lighthouse.
The show was a fantastic success, and almost immediately, Sam found himself moving quickly into an exciting new career as a folk artist. Wait till you see some of Sam's astonishing creations when we come back. Welcome back to The Good Life. We're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, talking to former tobacco worker and handyman Sam McMillan, who found a new career as a self-taught artist. Sam's naive style brought joy and paying customers to his doorstep. Much of his work featured the exuberant use of vibrant dabs of color, leading his admirers to call him Sam the Dot Man.
That's the first thing I did, polka dot. Didn't do no painting. I just did the polka dots and flowers. Then I started from cows, horses, and trees, and flowers. Every time I hear somebody talk about something, I'd come home and I'd draw it. This drawing, when you do it, if you got anything on your mind, you forget anything you're doing. I've drunk some liquor in a lifetime, but liquor didn't do no good. But when you draw and forget about something, it don't come back. A lot of stuff I don't do it because I can sell it. I do it because I love to do it. Yeah, and then it comes out where other people loves it too, and I just keeps on doing it.
Although Sam's reputation was building as an important area folk artist, he wasn't known nationally yet. So his friend Robert Moyer decided to take matters into his own hands and introduce the world to Sam and Sam to the world.
Sam, of course, had been painting, and Sam is inspired to paint by anything he sees, children's books, things he buys, things he picks up, things people bring him. And he had never seen other people who were called, quote, outsider artists or visionary artists. And I heard about the Outsider Art Fair in New York City. I love outsider art, the idea, and so I said, Sam, why don't we go? So Sam painted a coat for me, painted a hat for me, made a cane for me, put on his outfit, and we went to New York City. And we walked from the Chelsea Hotel to the Puck Building in full regalia, and I'm proud to say nobody batted an eye. At the fair, of course, Sam was both a center of attention because he's a living work of art, especially when he's dressed, let alone his personality. And he, too, was taken by all that work, all these people working. I felt that he was inspired in that way, that where you see something you say, I can do that, or I'm as good as that. And that's very clear when you see Sam's work and you see some of the stuff that's being fostered and pushed off on the public as outsider art, that Sam's stuff is consistently as good, if not better than the majority. And it was a wonderful trip for that very reason. The attention Sam got, the attention Sam gave, and the inspiration that seemed to bring to him when we returned.
Sam's inspiration is right in line with his unconventional business philosophy.
Most thing about art, see what happens, if you're in the art business, I want you to make money. I don't want to sell you nothing that you don't sell. I've been that way for 40 years. Everything I ever done, I want people to make money off me. A lot of artists don't want nobody to make nothing, but I want them to be able to make money so I can sell them some more stuff. What I do, I sell like Walmart sell. It's better to have some pennies in your pocket than not to have anything.
In recent years, Sam's work has been featured in numerous magazines, newspapers, and even coffee table books. Art critics in the area keep a close watch on Sam's work because they never know what he'll come up with next.
He seems to be constantly exploring and experimenting, and I think he gets kind of bored with doing the same thing. After a while, he'll change and do something else. So it's always interesting to see what he's up to, and he's very prolific.
That Sam produces his work so quickly is probably a good thing because his customers now come from all over, and they're numerous.
Thank you. Oh, that's great. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I want to get a couple paintings.
All right. We had some yesterday from Michigan.
Okay. I think I want to get one of the cow jumping over the moon,
I've got people coming over on book from New York, over in Germany.
one of the mother goose. This is great. You might have to get this. These are really cute.
Sam paints on old things he finds at flea markets and swap meets. But these days, Sam's customers are just as likely to bring him something that they want him to paint for them.
This one has mother goose.
What I did, I went out in the Central Park, New York, looked at that and drew it.
Yeah.
So the statue living here, that's New York.
That doesn't mean Sam is painting to order. Like any true artist, Sam paints his vision.
We just draw anything that's to get. We might paint you before we leave. Yeah. I draw what I want on there. Nobody don't ever come here and tell me what to put on it, which is real good, because what I draw, they like it. And this is wonderful. I mean, I can draw a snake on there and they buy it and they pay me for it. Nobody ever kicked on anything that I ever done in drawing.
And everything he paints is a work of art. His truck, his shop, even his dog fits in.
Charlie, you ain't paying me no attention, I Okay, you're gonna have to pay me some attention. You're gonna have to come on now. Put your feet up. Up.
I remember the first time I brought one of these chairs home, sat it down in here, turned around, walked into the bedroom, walked back, and it was alive. The room was alive with this, whatever it is that he sees. That's a vision. He sees something. What is it? You know, that's art.
I do artwork. I just do it, just keep on doing it, enjoy doing it, and I just keep on doing it. I make a living on it. You want this?
He's still trying to get that one.
You're tired.
And an increasingly good living. When we come back, we'll stop by Sam's house. If you think his shop is something, wait till you see how he lives.
Welcome back. We're in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, visiting with Sam McMillan. Not that long ago, Sam was living in a little room at his shop. Now Sam's home is a small house that's been recently renovated for him by the owners, who were more than willing to let Sam put his distinctive mark on it. Like most folks, Sam tackled the kitchen first.
The freezer, it was over here and I painted here. And I put a statue of on one side and then a hot balloon on the other side. And the front of it has, I think, got some cows or something on the front of it. But anyhow, that's the first thing I did.
And he didn't stop there.
I painted all the cabins, all different colors, and the flowers and horses and trees and stuff on it.
And although his bedroom has the usual furnishings in it, that's not his preferred place to sleep.
Yes, sir, that's the grouter there. That's, swing. The grouter sits on the front porch, you know. But I love it where it's at because you lay there and rock yourself to sleep. And it's real great.
Of course, these days, Sam is on the road a great deal, attending art fairs and meeting his many fans.
I travel over in Jamaica. This is in the Country Hall, New York. This is in Oxford, Mississippi. This is in New York. This is in Detroit. Well, I don't like to say that, but they say I'm famous, so I'm going. But you know, I love to be just like anybody else. I don't want to be nothing bigger than anybody else is. It is the most, it's the most engraved thing ever hit my life. This artwork.
Next, we'll visit with Sam to find out how he views the good life and how he plans to share it with others. For questions or comments, please write to The Good Life, care of HGTV, Box 50970, Knoxville, Tennessee 37950. Be sure to include the episode number and your daytime phone number.